Hi guys, so today we are going to review the Fibre False Lash Effect Mascara and Primer. Now I did do this video earlier, but the lighting just was off. I don't think that you could actually see the effect really as I could in the mirror. So we're going to do this with the natural light, hoping fingers crossed everything goes well. So if you'd like to know how we get on, stay with me. So I've brought you in a little bit further, guys. So basically there is a primer on one side and a mascara on the other, and the primer is black, which is quite rare. I think in mascaras the primer is always usually white. So you've got 1 and 2. Packaging is quite nice. So 1 is the primer and 2 is the Fibre Mascara. So Fibre False Lash Effect. It's really good if you don't. Any type of mascara that's false lash effect is great if you're not the type to wear false lashes, or you can't get the hang of them, things like that. So what I have noticed is it's quite gloopy, so I'm going to make sure this is number 1 beforehand. Yes, just make sure everything is off the brush first. I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter, guys, because I realize the videos can get a little bit long. So I'm just making sure on this wand that all that extra is off, and this is the primer. So let's just, okay. So we're going to go in with the primer now. I got you in a little bit closer. I've got my mirror right here, and we're going to start on the top lashes. Okay. This is just the primer, and I am getting really nice long lashes. So that's quite impressive. I'm really liking that. I'm gonna go in just once more, make sure all of that product is off. Not forgetting the top as well. And one more for the primer, and it says before the primer dries, apply the mascara, which is number 2. Okay, so that's the primer. Let's now do the mascara. This side. So this is the mascara, and it is a different shape, so it's a curved wand, which means it will curve the lash as it goes up. So again, there's quite a bit of product, so we're just going to make sure all of that is off. Okay, and the top as well just needs to get that product off. So you do get a lot of product in this. You can see kind of how messy it is at the top. I will clean that up in a minute, but I really want to kind of, before this dries, we're going to use the top end, the top curve. So we're not going to hold it this way, we're going to hold it this way. And we're going to start with that mascara. Okay, this is definitely volumizing mascara for sure. Inner corners as well, inner corner lashes. I'm really liking that, guys. Very nice. Let me know below if you've actually tried it before. Really getting into those inner corners. I think so far, guys, we're doing really well. Now, if you can see, the difference between is really, really good. They look like wispies, I think, or the Ardell, the softest, thinnest ones. I think, obviously, I presume the more you go, in terms of mascara, the thicker they get. I definitely think they have a false lash effect. I'm not sure in terms of the big, thick false eyelashes. Let me know what you think in the comments. But they don't clump together like some mascara can really clump your lashes, but I think a lot of that has to do with making sure that you have kind of gotten rid of most of the kind of mascara that really hangs on the brush. So I'm gonna turn it this way just to get into the inner corner. So I really like that. I think it's definitely got the false lash wispy effect. I purposely didn't do the mascara or the eyeshadow too overpowering because I really wanted to see the effect that the mascara has on the eye. I like it, I really do. I'm going to do the bottom lashes as well. Okay, I might just curve these inwards. And what I do is I use my disposable and I just turn and just gets rid of any of that spider lash or things that might have clumped. Whilst I was doing the mascara, I use this on myself and my clients, and it just kind of separates them out and gives them that more length and just takes away any unnecessary mascara. Okay. So yes, I like it. I do. It's Fibre Lash, which is one I've never tried before. I think it definitely gives you that kind of wide awake look. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to try the primer on the bottom lid. So far I'm impressed, definitely impressed. This is the Fibre, the primer, mascara primer. Okay, I think in natural light it's just so much better, guys. Okay, now, so that's what that looks like. And we're just going to be very gently go to the bottom lashes. Okay, so that's looking good. And so I'm getting a bit of fallout there. So what I'm going to do is got my spray with my beauty blender, just quickly before it dries. Just let that bit, and then what I'll do is I'll get rid of that and come back. Hey guys, so I'm back. I really like it. I think it's definitely given a lift to my lashes, brought them out a lot more, kind of flicked them up as well into that curl that you always want. But I think that has a lot to do with the curl of the wand as well. I've done a little bit of the inner lashes and cleaned that up as well. I do really like them. What we'll do is I'll do the other eye and then I'll come back. Hi guys, so this is both eyes done. I've done 3 coats on each side. I've put the primer just on the bottom eyelashes. I haven't put the black mascara on the bottom lashes because I think because the primer is black, I think it's just enough for the smaller lashes on the bottom. I'm very impressed with it. What we'll do is we'll go back to zoom out and then I'll continue. So we're back to normal view. I'm very impressed with it. I think it gives your lashes that wide awake kind of full effect. It thickens them and it brings them upwards, it curls them upwards, and I think that has to do with the fact that that has a curved wand for the mascara. I'm so impressed that there's a black primer. It's so hard sometimes when you do get a primer and a mascara in one. The majority of the time the primer's white. So I'm very impressed, very impressed. The only thing I would dock it for is that when you take it out, so much product comes out. Too much product comes out basically when you take it out, and you end up having to kind of clean it up before you even put it on your eyes, on your lashes. That would be the only thing I'd dock it for, is that so much of that product comes out and you have to really fix it up before you can put it on your lash. But besides that, I think it's really good if you don't like false lashes. My first time trying the Fibre Mascara. I do like it. I really do. I think what I've noticed is that the longer you do it, the more effect you'll get, the thicker they'll go. So for me today, I think this is really good. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and do try it. I think people who don't like false lashes, they just don't want to kind of have the trouble of doing it, or maybe you're allergic, things like that, or you just can't do things to touch your eyes like that, which I know a lot of clients can't do as well. Something like this is really good. So the only thing I dock it for is the fact that it just, when you try to, and you know, I'll just do a little demo here quickly because I don't want the video to be too long for you guys. The primer seems to be fine. It's just when the mascara comes out, it's just got so much on it there, as you can see, and you can see where I've had to take some off previously. So Yes, that would be the only thing. Everything else, I think, if you can work with that, and I think most of us could work with that, the curve as well is lovely. Yes, I think, you know, in terms of the mascara itself, it's very quick drying. And I like the fact that I had a little bit of a fallout, but after it's all dried, literally, I don't think I'd have any issues with this throughout the day. So I would give it a 9 out of 10. I think just docking on that one mark again for the amount of mascara that just clumps to the brush, basically. But I think that's to do with the texture of the mascara more than anything else. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this, and do let me know if you try it yourself, and I will see you in the next video.